What's good, y'all? So this is the battle I've been waiting to see by Death Battles is Gogeta versus VEGITO. The reason I've been waiting to see it is because a friend of mine and I was debating who would win. I said VEGITO, he said Gogeta. Now, I'll give you my reason why I said VEGITO. I agree, they're neck and neck with each other. That would be a heck of a battle to see. Well, it would literally go down to the wire to who makes the last mistake. Here's why I say VEGITO will win. Yes, we've seen VEGITO fight Zamasu, who was immortal. VEGITO had the advantage. We saw Gogeta fight the Shenron and GT and Broly in the movie. Gogeta had the advantage. Here's why I would choose VEGITO. Like I said, the battle will go down to the wire. Gogeta doesn't have to the wire. Gogeta has 30 minutes. That fusion of Gogeta is only a 30-minute segment. You only have 30 minutes and then you got to wait, I think it was an hour to do it again, to do the fusion again. With VEGITO, with the earrings, there is, unless plot armor's in there, because let's be real, VEGITO, when he first came along, should have never unfused, but plot armor had to make it happen. And, I'm glad they did because we still get to have Goku and Vegeta. But let's be real. VEGITO was meant to stay there. And with Gogeta's 30-minute time schedule, well, as soon as the fusion's done, VEGITO wins. So that's why I said it. A friend of mine said Gogeta will find a way to beat VEGITO before that happens. I was like, how? Can you give me one example? Because in my opinion, head up, they're equal. So literally, that's why I said it'll go down to the wire to who makes the last mistake when their energy is low, who makes the final mistake. But outside of that, Gogeta, they wouldn't even get to a situation to where they're down to the last bit of health because 30 minutes would have come by like that. And VEGITO's like, you're mine, and it's game over. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's just me. Maybe I missed something. We're going to watch Death Battles here and see what they think. Yeah, let's get right into it.
It's sponsored by BetterHelp.
Let me know who y'all choose in the comments. I love them both. Let's get that out the way. They both are cool in their own way.
Last one! Man, these things are so easy to find nowadays.
Yes! Now, with this ultimate power, I can finally conquer the world!
Gogeta fight VEGITO!
What?
Oh, come on! It's the ultimate Dragon Ball question! Which fusion of Goku and Vegeta is stronger? Gogeta, the combo greater than legends, or VEGITO, the mix who surpassed gods?
Intriguing. They are in many ways identical, yet still quite different. Though in canon, they only have a collective total of 3 brief appearances. To truly determine who would win, let's examine all of their material.
So that's Z, GT, Super, movies, games, guidebooks, toys, Twitter, even all the crazy Xenoverse and hero stuff.
They going all in on this research. Okay, I'm for it.
Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Imagine it's 1995 and you're at a movie theater in Japan. You're there to watch Dragon Ball Z Fusion Reborn, and it's gonna be the most radical movie ever, dude.
I enjoyed that movie.
Yeah, it was a little weird when Adolf showed up, but then it happened. Goku and Vegeta were pushed to the brink with only one option left. They merged into a single being of amazing power, Gogeta! And that would be the greatest thing 8-year-old you ever saw. Yep, you peaked at 8.
Fun fact, while Vegito had already debuted in the manga 2 months earlier, Gogeta was created first. After all, the movie had been in production throughout the previous year.
2 Saiyans, the proud son of royalty and the lower-class champion becoming one epic powerhouse? This is the true potential of Goku.
Gogeta came first. So Fusion Reborn. First off, I didn't know Fusion Reborn was canon. I thought, some movies is not canon. I didn't know it was canon. But I guess if you think about it, Vegeta was in the afterlife when Goku was fighting. I can't remember the name, Janemba. So I guess that would, if it was canon, technically he would come before Boo happened, right? No, wait. It's all right. It don't matter. It's not canon from my remembrance anyway, so it doesn't matter.
But Vegeta, easily a top 5 Dragon Ball moment. Hey, nothing beats the first time we saw Super Saiyan, but I think this comes close.
This method of fusion was taught to Goku by the Metamorans, a mysterious alien people who we never actually see.
But I'd guess they like wearing crop tops with inflatable shoulder pads. Anyway, when Goku taught this fabled technique to Goten and Trunks, it was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen.
This is the fusion dance. On top of an incredibly precise movement routine, this technique requires both parties to match power levels
Super Saiyan
in order
3,
to fuse successfully. A literal personification of the phrase, only as strong as the weakest link.
It's pretty easy to screw up, trust me. But if you nail it, you're the baddest mother effer on the planet.
Though not part of mainline canon, Goku and Vegeta first used this to battle Janemba, a demon basically composed of essence of evil. Probably smells like cats. Gogeta defeated him in less than 2 minutes.
With
20
ease.
years later, Gogeta would become canon to conquer one of the most dangerous entities in the multiverse, Broly.
Obviously, Gogeta's super powerful, but I think his most underappreciated skill is how he comes up with awesome attack names. Like the Big Bang Kamehameha.
That's one of my favorites
Stardust
right there.
Ball, Meteor Explosion,
Big Bang Kamehameha.
and the ultimate villain killer, Stardust Breaker.
A fancy
They
looking
both
attack
fought
that
really
completely
powerful enemies.
obliterates
I mean,
all
they showed
traces of
Broly and
evil within the
Janemba.
target.
That's how it took out Janemba in one
And
shot.
Vegito
The
fought
guy
Super
was
Saiyan, I
literally
mean,
made of evil.
Fusion
Look at him.
Zamasu, who was
Weirdly
immortal.
enough, this is similar to Devilman's Devilmite Beam, which causes the evil within a person to explode and
Oh, you mean Spike? That guy's hilarious. Which obscure character are you gonna reference next? Icarus? Sour Man? General Rildo? Oh man, that guy's just one letter off from General Dill.
Over the years, Gogeta has achieved the empowered forms of Super Saiyan.
I love
Super
that
Saiyan
movie.
Blue,
I wish they
and
made
even
more
Super
movies.
Saiyan 4 in
well,
his battle
I'm pretty sure
against
they are.
Omega Shenron.
But I want
Super
them to make it
Saiyan
in that
4 is a
kind of
totally
art
unique
design.
branch of transformation.
But you know what else
Instead
I
of
like,
using-
and a friend of mine and I was actually in agreement with this, was I like watching Dragon Ball Super. Him, not so much. He watches it but doesn't care much for it. We both agree to this though. Dragon Ball Z's artwork is better than Super. Outside of the ending of the Tournament of Power, the artwork, the last, I can't remember how many episodes it was of the Tournament of Power, that artwork was top tier. But everything else in Super, Z had it better. There was on Instagram, they were showing the comparisons of scenes from Super and then put the artwork of Z in it. Z looked 100 times better. I wish that
Divine
Z
Ki like
artwork
Super
came back.
Saiyan God, it taps further into Goku and Vegeta's Saiyan bloodline, giving them fuzzy red fur and teen goth eyeshadow.
Goku has also claimed this form increases a Saiyan's inherent aggression, though you wouldn't know it with Gogeta. He basically becomes Dragon Ball's Bugs Bunny, reveling and messing around with his foe any way he can.
Until the fusion runs out. That's right.
Yeah,
the
that's where
fusion
Vegito,
dance
I
has a
believe, would
time
have the
limit of
advantage too.
30
You
minutes.
kidding around like
This
that.
can be reduced even more if Gogeta uses up a lot of energy. Against Omega Shenron in GT, he split apart after about 10 minutes.
Just more
Yeah,
evidence
see, that's
that
too
the
much of
amount
a liability,
power Gogeta
where
possesses
Vegito don't
is
have that
enormous.
unless plot
Even
armor gets
repeatedly
in there.
striking Broly so hard that the boundaries between dimensions shattered like glass wasn't enough to burn through his time. Hell, he was only in Super Saiyan 1 when he did that. After going blue, Broly didn't stand a chance. Based on earlier in
That
the
was
film,
such a great,
Whis' reaction
battle.
even implies that Gogeta could possibly take on Beerus.
In
I
Dragon
did like
Ball
the music,
Heroes,
though.
Gogeta
Go,
continues
go,
to prove he's
go,
one of the multiverse's
Gogeta. I was like, oh,
S-tier
please,
fighters. He
stop
even
with the
defeated
song.
The Crimson Masked Super Saiyan Rose.
Oh, I forgot about
Power
that.
Goku Black and Ultimate God Slayer Hearts the God Hater. You
I
know,
did watch
those
that. I
guys.
forgot all about
and
that.
two Gogetas together could take on Fu.
Just Fu. After all that, he's just called Fu.
Dark King Fu, the artificial bio-android demon mutant. He has Saiyan, Namekian, Earthling, Majin, and Eternal Dragon DNA.
Is this fan fiction?
Hearts the God Whiner claimed Fu could become an entity akin to Zeno, that little blue baby who can erase a multiverse with a thought.
But these Gogetas achieved even stronger forms than before. One was in Super Saiyan Blue Evolved, the boosted form Vegeta achieved during the Tournament of Power. The other was Super Saiyan 4, but not just
Love
any
Super
Super
Saiyan
Saiyan
4.
4.
That's still the
He
best
was Super
transformation
Full
ever.
Power Saiyan
Nothing
4
has topped
Limit
that yet.
Breaker. I think my tongue is permanently twisted
I
now.
forgot
These two
about
forms
this
fighting
here.
side by side.
I mean, I
implies
know
that,
this is
at
more
least in this
fan-
iteration, Both are similar,
fanfare.
if not
That's
equal
not
in
art,
power.
but still, it's part of the story. They say they're capturing everything. They're researching everything.
He'd win this matchup.
In Weekly Jump issue 28 from 1995, the fusion dance was stated to unify Goku and Vegeta's spirits and draw out their power to the max. As long as a fight with Vegito lasts less than 30 minutes, the magazine says Gogeta should win.
And then in the video game Raging Blast, there's a what-if scenario where Gogeta beats Vegito in a sparring session. But he was about to run out of energy, so maybe it could have gone either way.
Though with his power and skill, it's unlikely any opponent would push Gogeta to his limit. Two of the greatest warriors in history merged together as one. What more
Maybe
could you
I'm
want
wrong
as a
here.
fan?
All right.
And what more could you fear as a foe?
I guess it just depends on how serious
It's the
Gogeta takes the
spring
battle.
of 1995. A demonic menace has threatened to consume the world in chaos. Goku and Vegeta were pushed to the brink with only one
this
option
part I
left.
never forget. This is one of the
Fusion.
memories,
They used
greatest
one of their
memories I had as a
most
child
incredible
seeing
techniques
this.
to become a merged
It hurt
being
though
of
because the
unimaginable
episode was
power
over
that
as soon as
doesn't
they
sound familiar.
Vegito said
But there wasn't
alright,
time to
and he
teach
had to wait
Vegeta
next
an
week
awkward
to get to the
dance
next
routine he'd ultimately
episode.
despise. Instead, they
But it was
used
still
the
monumental.
Potara.
Only the gods themselves could rock bling like this. That's right, the Potara earrings come from the Kais, the gods that supervise the universes.
By placing one earring on each person's opposite ear, the Potara forcibly fuses the two beings together, no power level matching required. In this case, Goku and Vegeta fuse to become VEGITO.
Okay, seriously, Vegito? Couldn't they have a better name?
It's not that bad. And remember, Fusion Reborn started production well before Toriyama penned Vegito's first appearance.
So, Toei called dibs on the better name, huh? But still, shouldn't it be like Vegiku? Not like that's much better either. Why VEGITO?
It makes more sense in Japanese. VEGITO is
I
formed
love
from the first
that
half of
episode.
Vegeta and the latter half of
To be real, I know why they
This
didn't
is why
finish off Boo, but I
Wikipedia
still wish they
actually
did.
translated it to Vegerot.
Oh, that one
Personally,
sucks
I would
too.
have loved to see
Okay,
Vegito
Ford, now,
against
let's
Kid
talk
Buu.
about how he
Kid Buu
blows
would
shit
not
up
have had a
real good.
chance.
Vegito has numerous techniques that are entirely his own, many of which are, fittingly, perfect combinations of Goku and Vegeta's signature moves, such as the Final Kamehameha, formed like Vegeta's Final Flash, but fired like Goku's Kamehameha way. He's
Love
got
that.
a Spirit Sword, the
Yep,
Saiyan
that's one of my
Shield,
favorites.
and the Banshee Blast. Which, no, it's not the ghost attack you're thinking of.
With Goku and Vegeta's powers combined, Majin Buu was no match. Super Vegito was so friggin' powerful that even being turned into candy didn't slow him down. It just made him delicious.
That's when you know
His
you're
level
powerful.
of
You a
power
piece
had
of
transcended
candy,
to such an
and
impressive
you're
degree
knocking
that
the
he was
greatest
capable of
enemy in the
effectively
universe right then
ignoring
and there.
having his matter
I don't know.
entirely
I don't know.
altered and his DNA
It could go either
erratic.
way. This battle,
He
not a mistake
continued
to
on
Vegito, like I
as the
said.
incredible fighting candy.
No mouth, no brains, no organs of any kind, and he still kept slapping around that big pink ass.
Phrasing. Presumably, this is similar to how Vegeta overpowered Babidi's mind control, or how Goku broke through Hit's time skip with Kaioken. A greater power level can overrule basically anything a weaker one does. Though, to be fair, the Super Candy is a pretty extreme example.
But Vegito's
I
a
do
pretty
need to hear a
extreme
story
guy,
like
even for the
Gogeta's,
Dragon Ball multiverse. He later
hold on.
got that godly blue hairspray and beat the crap out of merged Zamasu, a double deity. Like a fusion dick measuring contest, but not at all close.
Though similar to his dancing counterpart, Vegito's time ran out after he overtaxed himself.
That's plot
Which was
armor.
kinda weird. Back in the day, they said these Potara fusions were
Yeah,
permanent.
that was plot
Turns out
armor.
it's
That's
only
the
permanent
only
for
reason that
supreme
happened.
guys. Vegito's form can last up to 1 hour before splitting apart, but can be shortened severely if he goes full tilt. In the manga, Vegito formed after Zamasu fused, and split apart when they expected fused Zamasu to have 20 minutes left, meaning he cut his time down to 40 minutes at most, though in the anime it was way less since he tried to quickly overpower Zamasu with a single attack.
The Potara have their own set of rules. Unlike the fusion dance, this form is maintained by the power of the earrings, not the fusers themselves. As such, destroying the earrings ends the fusion.
And if you slap the Potara on while in a Super Saiyan form, you can't power down while fused. So if Goku and Vegeta aren't careful, they can find themselves draining power when they don't need to. But surprise, Vegito's got into his own Super Dragon Ball Hero shenanigans, and he's got the full power Red Fur too.
Man, Super
Look,
Saiyan
Wes,
4
I
is
think
always
I'm
the
having
best, man. No
deja
matter what you
vu.
do, it's Super
Aside
Saiyan 4.
from Fu, he's battled heavy-hitting threats to the multiverse like Cumber and Mechikabura.
And just like with Gogeta, there's plenty of people who think Vegeta would win this fight.
Daizenshus 4 and 7, basically two Dragon Ball encyclopedias, claim that the Potara fusion is superior to the fusion dance.
Old Kai said this too, that the Potara provide a greater effect.
Though though they both may be referring to what was believed at the time to be a permanent fusion. Not having to worry about overspending your time limit would certainly be a greater effect if it were true.
But hey, there's nothing that can get in the way of Vegito's awesome power. Gods and demons alike are no match.
I don't know,
when
man.
there's
Maybe I'm
no
wrong.
one strong enough to save the day, then perhaps two will do.
I'm sticking with Vegito though. Here we go.
Alright, the combatants are set. We've run the data through all
I
possibilities.
don't mind who
Hear
wins
my
though. To be
wish,
real, I love them
Eternal
both.
Dragon.
So
It's time for a death battle!
way to describe Gogeta though, it sounds like he would win, but it's also a way to describe Vegito. It could happen either way. We'll see.
What is this madness?
Whoa, Vegeta! Am I really that much taller than you?
Stuff it, Kakarot!
You...
Shun!
Here we go. This should be interesting. Oh, that was cool. That's cool how they was playing around the dragon.
Not bad!
Here we go.
Kick it up a notch?
Come on, somebody turn Super Saiyan
How
4.
about some variety?
There we go. I don't know, I want to go for Gogeta just for the fact you turn Super Saiyan 4, but I'll stick to my answer.
My turn!
That's sick. Dang. Knockers are different. Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet.
Gotcha! Guess it's now or never.
Dang. Oh, looks like Gogeta might win. Dang, so who's that, Gogeta? Oh, Vegito's up. Dang. So, Vegito wins. I'll take it.
Oh man, that was epic! Totally worth the wish. Though I guess we probably could have solved a lot of world problems with that.
I suppose world domination can wait another year. This fight was incredibly close. No, seriously, how could it not be? They're almost exactly the same person.
With a few minor differences here and there, like signature attacks. Neither Vegito nor Gogeta had one single power that provided an absolute edge over the other.
Except perhaps Vegito's longer time limit, though it's not so clear-cut. Both have overtaxed their energy quick enough to end their fusions in less than 10 minutes. Time isn't the only factor, but also whatever is maintaining each fusion. Gogeta's body and Vegito's earrings. It's possible Vegito's power can actually drain the Potara faster than Gogeta's does his own body.
Still, it's twice the time, and that definitely gave Vegito more flexibility and
I was
strategy.
saying that. I was like,
so
the time
more
is
often
what's
than
gonna
not,
mess up
it's safe to
Gogeta.
say Gogeta would run out of juice first.
Also, when Vegeta or Gogeta defuse from power overuse, it's typically difficult for them to immediately fuse again due to that lack of energy.
But Vegito had another one over Gogeta. No matter what, he'd always have a very slight slight power advantage. Remember how the fusion dance requires the fusers to match their power levels? Well, the Potara don't need that.
Goku doesn't need to match Vegito's slightly lower power levels, so there's nothing stopping Vegito from combining the full sum of their parts.
Ah, poor Vegeta.
I ain't even think of that.
Get your day in the sun one day, buddy. Oh, who am I kidding?
This might be what Old Kai was referring to when he said the Potara had a greater effect.
But hey, could Gogeta have destroyed the earrings? Nope. He would have had to be able to overpower Vegito first, like how Goku could only destroy Kefla's earrings after he reached Ultra Instinct.
Remember, when comparing levels of power in Dragon Ball, the greater one can overrule almost anything the weaker one does. The earrings likely tend to be protected by the user's ki aura, similar to their clothing.
The only time we've ever seen Potara damaged or specifically targeted are when the wearer is overwhelmed or in a vulnerable state. If any stray ki blast could destroy them, we'd have a lot more broken earrings by now.
Lastly, there's some debate over their personalities. In their first appearances, Vegito seemed rather cocky and playful against Buu, whereas Gogeta was far more deliberate against Janemba, and thus far more successful. However, these are not core personality traits, and assuming so would be inconsistent with Vegito's serious fight with Zamasu and Gogeta's more brash fights with Broly and Omega
I was about to
Shenron.
say,
Context
Zamasu,
is
he was not
key.
joking
As far
around.
as personality and mental ability goes, Gogeta and Vegito are practically identical. In the end, Vegito's higher power level, no matter how slight it was, made a big difference in protecting and maintaining his longer, more flexible time limit.
Gogeta was gonna need meta more than that to beat Vegito. Sorry, Wiz, I know that pun was potarable.
Wait, shut up. Earth's Dragon Balls give 2 wishes, right?
Oh, yeah. Hey, Shenron, I wish for you to fuse me and win. The winner is Vegito.
That's cool. That was fun though.
Thanks for
Like
watching.
it's literally
and
just
definitely
neck
thanks to
and
our
neck
channel
with
members.
each other. All right, well let me know. Oh wait, hold on. Let me make sure I give a like. Let me know who y'all chose in the comments below. And yeah, just wanted to check this out. All right, thank y'all so much for tuning in. I'll see you later.